Hi everyone, welcome to February's What's New in Beauty video. In these kinds of videos, I show you makeup that has just launched on the market. I will quickly recap some reviews that I have done for recently launched products, and I will do more in-depth reviews for products that I recently received and then have subsequently tested out further after doing my initial swatches and impressions on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that red subscribe button, and follow Allura Beauty on Instagram, handles in the description box, as well as links to all the products that I will talk about that aren't at obvious places like Sephora and Ulta, any discount codes that I may have to help you out, and for any other information, and a link to Ebates so that if you do make any sort of online purchases, you can get some cash back on your order for free just by signing up. Oh, and any videos that I mention for further swatches or information of products I show, I will link in the upper right hand corner or put in the description box below. And as usual, I'll put timestamps in the description box below so that if you're not interested in a particular topic, you can just skip ahead. So February's been kind of interesting. I actually do not have a lot of newly launched products, and not that many things excited me for this month. I guess after the holiday season, things have kind of died down back to normal release volumes. But what I do have in this video that is different and very interesting from previous videos is I'm going to unbox PINCHme's free sampling box. So if you aren't aware of that, I will do that towards the end of the video and stay tuned. And then I also have some more Korean skincare and beauty products to show you. So like I mentioned in January's What's New in Beauty video, YesStyle, which is a online Asian skincare and makeup retailer that ships to many different countries around the world and provides you easy access to otherwise hard to get Korean skincare and beauty. They have provided a few more items this month for me to show you and to have tested out. The first product that I want to show you is by Aromatica. This is the Rose Absolute First Serum, and it comes in a box that looks like this. And I have already tested this out. I have looked at the ingredients and done my research, and it comes in a beautiful frosted bottle like this. This has a beautiful, wonderful texture to it. It is listed as a serum, and you could use it like a serum, especially if you have oily skin. This would be a fantastic option. Alternatively, I think this would be a great toner because it has a very thin texture and fluidity to it. So it is not thick or viscous at all. It sinks right into the skin. This has wonderful positive ingredients for your skin. It has a lot of plant extracts that are good for the skin. It has glycerin to help moisturize the skin. It has niacinamide, which is wonderful for anti-aging, and a lot of other things. There are two, I guess kind of one ingredient that is a little bit concerning and kind of on the fence, and it's called a rose serum. So it does have an ingredient that is basically rose flower oil. Now it also has rose flower extract, which is not as concerning because the extract is not a potentially volatile fragrant oil the way the actual rose oil is. So towards the end of the ingredients list is the actual rose flower oil, which has mixed studies on it. There are benefits to the skin, but there is also the potential that it could be irritating. The reason why I would still recommend this, because of the wonderful, wonderful formulation on this, but it's towards the end of the ingredients list. After many, 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 many positive and good for you ingredients, you get a lot of product in this bottle. And if you take a sniff of the product, you can smell that rose from all of the extract, but it's not strong or overpowering. So if this is something that you are particularly drawn to, I would say go ahead and check this out, try it out, see if it is visibly irritating to your skin. I don't think it should be. The alternative way you can use this is just sort of as a refreshing, very light fragrance if you're someone who is otherwise kind of sensitive to fragrances and you need something super faint. You can put it in your hair, you can put it on your palms. So it's a very versatile, very pretty product here. Next up is a set by Secret Key. This is the Starting Treatment Essential Mask Kit. You get 10 masks in a new box, and these masks are fantastic. If you look at the ingredients list, you have very positive, beneficial ingredients in each of these masks. You have hydrating ingredients that are great for plumping and reintroducing moisture to the skin. There There is glycerin in here. There are a lot of fermented ingredients, which I think is pretty unique to Korean, at least for now, Korean skincare. You have cucumber extract, you have aloe. So these are really pleasant. It's very cooling on the skin. Very, very nice to use and to have as a kind of replenishing treatment. And then a lip product from the brand Dear Dahlia. This is a lipstick in the shade Megan, shade 808. Look at this beautiful marbled packaging on here. And this is what the shade Megan looks like. It is a kind of rosy carnation type of pink shade. And it has a very creamy and moisturizing formula that glides on the skin. So this is another brand that I would suggest checking out if you are looking for something new. Now I'm going to quickly recap the videos that I've already published and done reviews for and give you any sort of updates that I have. And then we will move on to brand new things I haven't mentioned on this channel yet. Deck of Scarlett is a makeup subscription box, and they used to just do palettes. They are now kind of switching it up, and the first launch that they have to diversify are these matte liquid lips. There are a total of 6 shades. I really do like this formula. So if you want to see a full review, wear test, and swatches on the lips of all 6 shades that they now have available, I have either just done a review for these or it will be published very shortly. The BFF Mascara, which is Colourpop's newest product. It is the mascara that I'm wearing in this video, and I really have been enjoying this formula also. It is a very affordable mascara. It's $8, so that definitely competes with most mascaras that you find at the drugstore. And then Colourpop runs sales all the time, so you can probably get this for less than $8. This is in the black shade black, but you can get them in a lot of different brighter colors if that's something that you're interested in. But in terms of the formula, I have worn this for many, many days now. I did a full wear test and application and review for you. Again, linking that in the upper right hand corner if you want to check that out. Please do. I think that it is really nice to see up close how it applies and how it looks and what it looks like at the end of the day. It feels comfortable to wear. It is long lasting for a non-waterproof formula. Definitely something that I would add to my cart if I in the future were making a Colourpop purchase. In that same video for the mascara review, I showed you the new palette by Moira that they sent. This is the new Attitude eyeshadow palette that has shades like this. I did my eye look in that video using this palette, and I again used it for this video to create this look. I just love the affordability. I forget exactly how much this is. I think for 12 shades, it's well below $20. I think it's around $12 or $14. I think maybe it's 13. I don't remember. Go see that video for the pricing, but it is incredible the quality that you get for these at the price that they are selling them for. So if you have never checked out Moira, they are available through Walmart or their own website. Check them out if you haven't already. Some primers that I reviewed and compared to each other. We have e.l.f.'s Putty Primer, we have Tatcha's Silk Canvas Primer, and I threw in there L'Oreal's Magic, I forget what it's called, primer, and Winky Lux's new Whipped Cream Primer. Now the only new ones are these 3 here. The L'Oreal one has been around for many, many years. But please go check out that video if you're interested in some possible dupes that people aren't really talking about on YouTube. Everyone's really just comparing these 2 products. But I think the Winky Lux one and the L'Oreal one definitely are in that running, and there are good things and bad things about each of these 4 primers. So I'm going to link that again up in the upper right hand corner if you want to see a very in-depth review. Again, a wear test comparison. I go down into the ingredients to really show you if you're getting something different in each product or not. So if you want to check that out, that is available for you. A lot of the comments are saying that Catrice's, one of Catrice's primers, is also very similar. And I wasn't aware of that. Otherwise I would have included that in that video. But if you go to the comment section below, a lot of people are saying that they also think that Catrice is an affordable alternative to the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Okay, moving on to products I have not discussed, but still staying on the topic of primers. The primer that I'm wearing in this video is a new one that I haven't tried before, but I have been testing out some of the primers that PUR was kind enough to send along to me. The specific one I'm wearing in this video is the 4-in-1 Correcting Primer Energize, and Rescue. But they also sent along 4 other primers that they have available on their website, and I've tested several of these out, and these are fantastic, and they each have a set of ingredients that have very beneficial ingredients in them for the skin. So a lot of these primers have things like niacinamide, retinol, obviously dimethicone ingredients to help you get that slick, even tone to the skin before you apply foundation. But I have been very impressed by these. I think my 2 favorite are probably this one that I'm wearing in this video that I mentioned to you, and then the dark spot corrector is also really good. I do have to give you one word of caution. This one, the Hydrate and Balance one, is the only one out of the 5 that I can't get behind because it contains a large amount of alcohol and fragrance, which if you need hydration in your skin, you do not want to be putting alcohol on your skin that is drying and irritating, and then fragrance is another thing that's irritating to the skin. So the ingredients list, I hope that they change that for this one and exclude those ingredients in the future. Curiously, none of the other ones have that issue. They don't have alcohol in them, they don't have fragrance in them, and they have really nice beneficial ingredients in them too, which is really great. But for some reason, the hydrating one is kind of an outlier in that sense. But the primers are very nice because they give me a mattified kind of even canvas without drying out my skin, which is a big issue in the wintertime because I do have combination skin, but I also have dry spots that I have to be careful with. So it's kind of hard to find products that will take care of both of those issues at the same time. Which, on that note, if you have not seen the skincare video that I recently published for the best products to treat dry skin, or if you have oily and dry skin at the same time, please go check that video out. I go through every single step of your skincare routine from cleanser all the way up to primers to give you the best products that you can find on the market right now to treat dryness and that have beneficial ingredients. But it was interesting to be trying out those PUR primers because I was thinking maybe I'll do a makeup version, so best makeup for dry skin, and of course the first step would be makeup primer, and it was really nice to have some of those to test out and to get the result of being able to get a mattified look but without actively drying out my skin. And since we're talking about skin, I wanted to mention a beautiful skincare product that Amorepacific was kind enough to send. It is the Essential Cream Fluid, and everything from the packaging to the ingredients in this product are luxurious and beautiful. Now, it is a luxury kind of higher end brand, so it is an expensive product, but if you're gonna spend that amount of money, you get what you pay for with this product. All the way from the pump bottle packaging on this to the amount you get more than 3 fluid ounces. Usually when you have a fluid or a moisturizer or a serum or anything, you get 1 ounce or less. So actually, I haven't actually done the math in terms of dividing the amount this costs. It might actually not be per ounce any more expensive than your more standard cream, fluid, or serum. So I take that back. It is a luxury brand, but you might actually be getting a very good deal per ounce on this product. But in any case, in terms of what's inside the bottle, the ingredients, everything from glycerin, again, to help hydrate, to stearic acid, to palmitic acid, to green tea extract. It's not listed as that, it's listed in its chemical name, or scientific name, but it has wonderful ingredients in it. This is the texture. It is true to name a very thin cream. It's not really a cream, it's almost bordering on like a fluid-like texture, but it absorbs beautifully. This is a great option for people with oily skin because it's not heavy at all. It doesn't leave any sort of sheen or shine on the skin. The one teeniest negative on this product is the very, very last ingredient is fragrance. Now, it does have a very faint fragrance that you can smell if you smell it up close. So again, you know that fragrance it's not a beneficial skincare ingredient. It is definitely an irritant to the skin. Because there's so little of it in this product, it probably is not a hazard and probably won't cause you issues. But if it had just just nixed out that very last ingredient listed on there, the very last one, this would be pretty much a perfect scored product. If you've been wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, I recently purchased these 3 colors from Bobbi Brown. These are the crushed liquid lips. Now, Bobbi Brown's crushed lipsticks are very popular. This is now the kind of liquid lip version of that, which hasn't gotten talked about very much on YouTube. The reason why I was finally, I'd visited the Bobbi Brown site many times and almost purchased these, but kind of said, I'll wait till I want to buy something else from Bobbi Brown and just add these to my cart. But the thing that pushed me over that edge to actually purchasing them on their own was watching Emily Noel's review on them. I will say that compared to what I was expecting, given the very rave reviews that I've read, not just by Emily Noel, but other reviews, although there aren't that many, I think I was expecting more. That doesn't make them a bad product. It's just, I don't know if I were to do it again, if I would go back and purchase these. I think maybe I would just purchase one shade, which is this lightest nude color. And just to tell you, I purchased Hippie Shake, Smoothie Move, and the shade that I'm wearing, Cherry Crush. And the reason I say this is they have a wonderful texture to them. There's no question about that. For a liquid lip, they're not drying at all. They don't have any sort of that traditional liquid lip formula. They don't dry down. They are a creamy formulation that keeps lips moisturized. They are not transfer or smudge proof at all, although the color wears pretty nicely, especially for a bright shade like this. It's a little hard to control there. It's a thicker kind of creamy texture. It's not a fluid like a liquid lip, and it takes me more time that I would like to apply them and apply them correctly, especially with such a bright shade like this. I don't like that they are absolutely not transfer proof, and the coloration is not opaque. So it takes a little bit of effort with a brighter shade like this to make sure that it looks even on the lips. I don't really have that problem with the more nudie shades. So the verdict is still out on these. If you've tried these, please let me know what you think about them. I certainly won't be investing in any more colors. I am very happy with the lightest shade, but the other 2 I could probably live without, but let me know what you think. And here's a look up close at the finish, just so you can see. Another product that I have been really excited to be using lately is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. Again, the company was nice enough to send this for me to test. What this product is, it is a de-frizzing product, but the way you use it is very unique. So you shower, you shampoo and condition the way you normally do, you towel dry your hair, and then you spritz this throughout. Then you need to use a blow dryer. It's heat activated, so you have to blow dry your hair to get the product to work. So you blow dry your hair, you can comb it through as you're going. And the thing that makes this product so different and unique from the many, many other defrizzing products out there, there's a few things. One of them is that this actually lasts through shampoos. It says it's supposed to last up to 3 shampoos. I think more realistically it'll last through 1 or 2. This is my hair after the first shampoo, so you can see that hopefully you can see that the frizzing is still being combated even after. I mean, it just boggles my mind that this thing can last even after I have again shampooed my hair. So I love that about this product. The second thing is this formula is completely weightless feeling. And that again boggles my mind because every other de-frizzing product that I own or have tried or that I really know of on the market it's basically oil based, right? To kind of flatten down the hair and then give it a shine to make it look less frizzy. But if you are like me and you have very thin, fine hair that does not hold volume and gets weighed down by anything, adding the oil, even if it's a beautiful thin oil, it contributes to weighing down the hair. This is, I don't know how they do it, but this is complete. You can't, this feels like my naked hair after I shampooed and dried it. So the weightless formula on this is fantastic. The third thing is kind of a smaller thing, but this spray nozzle is fabulous. It has a very fine, evenly distributed mist. So using this product has really been interesting, really been a pleasure, and I look forward to especially using it in the summer when I have even more frizzies that I have to contend with. Zoya, as you know, is one of my all-time favorite nail polish companies. They sent along the Spring 2019 collection. That is the Innocence collection. The most interesting and unique shade is called Theo. It's a gray polish, but also has bigger white flecks, but then also has blue and silver and black shimmer in there also. Then you have these 4 very spring appropriate cream finish shades from this end to this end here. You have Yvette, you have Airy, very cool shades, and then your lighter shades are Birch and Agnes. I love wearing these kinds of very pale, muted pastel-y colors. And then another very unique, more shimmering shade is called Fern. And this is kind of what I call a pretty ugly shade. It's like a gray tone with silvery green shimmer. And then we have this beautiful candle that I wanted to show you from Illume. This is a company whose candle I showed you, I think December's What's New in Beauty video. That's the first time I'd really experienced anything from the brand. But this is their coconut mango candle in a ceramic rose packaging here. So this comes off like this. Then you have this candle, and it's still fresh, has 3 wicks in there, but the scent is phenomenal. If you are someone who likes kind of like a creamy, fruity scent, then this is the perfect candle for you. The notes it has in here are freshly sliced mango, pineapple, papaya, and coconut milk infused with sugarcane and vanilla. So it is both kind of fruity and sensuous, if you like that mixture of things. And the packaging is beautiful, beautiful for the tabletop, for the guest room, for the living room, anything like that. And Illume has provided a 15% off code for you. Again, I don't get any kickback from that. It's just something for you if you're interested in purchasing from their site. I'll put that code in the description box below for you. And finally, I get to show you the PINCHme box. So PINCHme is an online program that you can sign up for where you get products for free. They are samples that you can test out, and then you can leave reviews for those products. So you get these boxes. Again, you do not have to pay. It's not a subscription company. It's not a subscription box. You sign up online. I will put a link in the description box for where you can sign up for one of these boxes, and you get a curated box with usually around 3 to 5 or 6 samples. This box I'm going to show you is one provided to people who make videos, so they're going to have more samples in here than you should expect to get in your box, but it's going to give you a really good idea of the different kinds of things that you can possibly get. So every month, usually it's on the 2nd Tuesday of the month, there is a release of samples, and you can go on the PINCHme website and claim which samples you want to try out. You're not guaranteed to get them. It is kind of first come, first serve, but it can also help to make sure you fill out the profile there in terms of what kinds of products you're interested in testing out and trying, to increase your chance of receiving those samples to test out. And as you'll see in this box, you get a wide variety of different products, but they can range from beauty, personal care, pet items, baby items, snacks, cleaning products. So you can kind of see how filling out that profile might help, because, you know, if you don't have a baby, then you probably aren't going to be interested in receiving baby products, etc. And currently this is a program that's available to people who live in the US. Okay, so we open it up, and here is what I have to show you. So let's start off with a couple things that we consume. One is by RX. It's a nut butter. So this is the honey cinnamon peanut butter. Now, because I climb, RX is actually a very popular company for their bars. I did not realize or know that they sell nut butters, but this is fantastic because I like to take these when I go camping and I'm doing overnight trips, so that when I take a snack with me, like with an apple especially, and then I can have some protein and very dense, something densely, calorically dense in a nut butter. So this contains 1 egg white, 27 peanuts, half a date, and it says no BS, and it has 9 grams of protein in here. So the these are going to be really good. Their bars can kind of be hit or miss. I only like one or two of the flavors. Some of them can taste really funky, but with a nut butter, it's kind of more simple and more straightforward. Okay, we have Sundown Naturals Multi-Daily Immune Support. These are multivitamins. You get 60-day supply, which is very good. For me, what I really need is vitamin B12. This has 250% of my daily needed value. So another thing that I will be putting in my kitchen to use on a daily basis. Okay, some bath items by Pacha Soap Company. French lavender. Ooh, I love lavender scented things. So that's what it looks like. You get a healthy sample. This will last several months, at least in my shower. Oh, that smells incredible. Beautiful smelling. It says ethically sourced ingredients. And I think some proceeds go to support people in other countries because it says here, your Pacha purchase gives soap and clean water and livelihoods and opportunities. You'd have to go, it doesn't have the details on here, you'd have to go to pachasoap.com for those details, but that's a bonus if you are supporting that kind of thing from this brand. Ooh, native deodorant. So this is going to be a natural deodorant brand. This is in the scent coconut and vanilla. Oh, that smells fantastic. It smells like something in the bakery. I have used many natural deodorants. They don't last as long as your typical very highly fragranced ones that are not natural, but I do try to use these on days where I know I'm not going to be working out or sweating, or where I know I can reapply it throughout the day. We have a sample of shampoo and conditioner from Garnier Whole Blends, the Gentle Shampoo and Conditioner Haute Delicacy. So this is going to last, for me, it would last probably at least 2 showers. And again, I love to take these to the gym with me. I go to 2 different gyms. One of them does not provide shampoo and conditioner, so I always have to have my own. So I really like to be able to throw these in here and pack these and use them up. From L'Oreal, the PUR Clay Mask Detox and Brighten. Clay masks are very in at the moment, so seems like you would get at least 1 use out of this. This has charcoal in there, and that is supposed to help mattify and kind of draw out impurities. Another product, this is Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treatment 1 Minute Hair Mask. This has avocado extract. So again, something that you can take with you when you are traveling or to the gym. From Compeed, this is a blister cushion. Ooh, that has 5 cushions in there. So if you are aware of boots, high heels, or any other kind of shoe item that creates these kinds of abrasions, then again, you can take this. Really nice to have just in a first aid kit or traveling. And last up is something by Moroccan Oil. This is the Moroccan Oil treatment for all hair types. So it's a sampling of oil there, again, to help defrizz, add some shine, and you probably would get, I would say, 5 uses out of this kind of sample, of course, depending on how much hair you have. All right, that's what's new for February 2019. I hope you had fun and enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you have 2 seconds. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and stay tuned for the next one.